Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lucia and today we will be reviewing the new Vivo Nex 3, which I'm very excited about because I have been looking for a phone forever. Why did it take so long? Because I wanted a very good front camera and a very good rear camera. Usually they have really good rear cameras but not a good selfie camera, and I love taking photos, especially selfies, so I need a good front camera. Which is why I'm excited to show you this one right now. So let's get started. If we're talking about the biggest events in tech industry in September, the topic definitely would not leave the matter of the Apple event alone. But some of you probably feel disappointed over the latest iPhone. Well, it doesn't happen every September. And then a few weeks later, you probably would find out that the latest iPhone can be seen anywhere. More interestingly, other brands who want to challenge the iPhone were all waiting for that moment. Once they knew what the latest iPhone was going to look like, words like exceeded, transcend, better, they were all going to come up in their new advertisement for their new releases. And Vivo was definitely one of them. The flagship now in my hand, the Vivo Nex 3, has claimed the new design for the future. The biggest highlight of the Vivo Nex 3 is definitely the display. They call it an edgeless waterfall display. And no surprises there, as they claimed it, there was research for this, the development cost over 200 million RMB. But indeed, at first glance, it really is indeed gorgeous. The screen covers 100% of the P3 color gamut and supports HDR10, which is pretty similar to the display of the Samsung Note series. The 6.89-inch 1080 pixel display covers 99.6% of the front face and looks as its side, both left and right, are bent over 90 degrees, which brought such a beautiful curve. Compared to the OnePlus 7, the edgeless display is more remarkable, and it supports the minimum brightness to 1.9 nit, which makes your eyes more comfortable when reading under low light conditions. Well, one problem is that the display is too large for the 1080 pixels resolution, so if you look closely, detail like the text is a bit grainy. To reach such high body to screen ratio without any notch, Vivo adapted the same resolution with the OnePlus 7 Pro. Equipped a pop-up front camera. Another detail I want to tell you is that there is no more physical buttons on this phone, as the screen occupies part of the mid-frame, so it has a pressure-sensitive button with the sound control. As we mentioned before, the Vivo Nex 3 has a pretty large screen. As a girl, it's pretty hand-on, heavy feeling, and I'm not really feeling that. However, I would most probably still buy it because it's really catchy. It really does catch everyone's attention. So that is pretty good. So the important part for me, the rear camera is actually very, very good. It has a 64 pixels resolution, and to be honest, the detail on it is amazing. I'm just trying to scroll through to find the right photo to show you. For instance, the colors are so vivid and so bright. The details, it's just very, very specific. The leaves, you can see the lighting in the leaves, the texture of the leaves, and that's what I love about the camera. We'll show you this one as well. You can see every imperfection on the leaf and the texture, and it's just, I'm absolutely in love with this camera. But let me show you my favorite part, which is the selfie camera. Did you see that? It popped up. So the selfie camera is actually in the phone, and when you press it, it comes up. It does make a little noise. If you don't like it, unfortunately, you kind of have to deal with it, because even if the phone is on mute, it still vibrates when it comes out, so you can kind of still hear it. But the good news is it's absolutely amazing. Basically, you can do like a normal photo where it shows all your imperfections, every single detail on your face or your texture, everything. But then when you go into portrait and you mess around with the settings a little bit, you can get the beauty cam on, so it can smooth out all your imperfections, but I don't like it personally, but it's great because, let me show you. You can just adjust it if you want it a lot or if you want it a little bit. That for me is great. Some phones right now are coming with it auto, like automatically they're already putting it how they think you're gonna like it, and I hate that. The color is very vivid as well. The detail, it does spare no detail. Like, it's so specific. The noise keeps coming in and out. Another thing, due to its edgeless display, the problem with the photos is you don't quite know when the photo is finishing. Does that make any sense? For instance, here, the photo tucks into the edgeless display, so you're not sure when it finishes, and then it might not be the best quality. Because it is an edgeless display, the only issue that I see here is that when you're taking a photo, you don't quite know when it ends, because the ends are tucked in to the edgeless display. So when you see it like this, then you can see where it ends, but as a normal screen, it doesn't come up properly. I don't know if that makes any sense. And on the selfie camera, that happens. The same thing happens as well. So maybe the quality on those edges aren't going to be great, but the rest of the photo is absolutely amazing. Just something to bear in mind whenever you are taking a photo or using this camera. The ends are going to be a little bit, well, you're just unsure of when the photo finishes. One thing I was worried about is that because I have small hands, I thought every time that I tried to get to the other corner of the phone, my palm would touch the edgeless display. However, that is not a problem. It does not happen with this phone. I've used it on my daily life and it does not occur with this phone at all. As for its performance, there is really no need to bring to you any test. If I tell you this runs on one of the most powerful Android CPU, the Snapdragon 855 Plus, it really does bring me a fantastic gaming experience and super fluent system operation. To test their battery endurance, I used it for playing YouTube videos for 1 hour without using the 5G network. It reduced 8% of the power from 100% to 92%. So I guess the Nex 3 can continuously play videos for around 12 hours. And then I played the PUBG Mobile with the highest graphics setting for another hour. It consumed 15% of power, so probably a full charge can last for around 7 hours. About its charging efficiency, the 44 watts super flash charge of the Nex 3 only took 1 hour to get to full power of the big battery. This time, the Nex 3 that we are holding is the 5G version, so I'm very excited to see how the 5G network speeds impresses me. So let's go and see the future. Right now, the 5G network is still in developing process. Though I am lucky enough to have found a 5G area that we can test to show you the results, it is not able to have a 5G connection in most areas of the planet. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That is it for today's channel. This was a great experience for me. I really do like this phone. We will keep on trying to bring you the best technology and the latest technology there is. So please stay tuned, subscribe, thumbs up, all of that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.